YouTubers, Bowflexers, thank you for joining me today. We're doing a 30-minute HIIT workout today. So what's a HIIT workout? Well, instead of counting your reps, you're going to be working based on the clock, which I got right behind me. So we're going to do 40 seconds of work, followed by a 20-second break, and we're going to do 30 sets of that today. So I like doing HIIT workouts on the Bowflex a lot, and the reason for that is the weight resistance might not be the very highest you can get. Like if you do free weights, you can get maybe a little bit higher or more resistance, but you can't get the speed and all the different lifts from one machine that you can get from the Bowflex. So today's workout I've designed to be, we're going to do half of our lifts are going to go through these top pulleys, and then the second half is going to go through the bottom. So we're going to have a halftime in the workout today that's going to be a minute, and we're going to be switching up the reps, grab a drink of water, and then get right back at it. So our first thing we got to do is get our weights racked up and our Bowflex ready to go. So we're going to be going through the top pulleys to start us. So I'm starting out by unwrapping my power rods here. Now for a minute, I'm going to go a 50 and a 30 on both sides, and I'm going to keep that weight the entire workout. Now if you're more of a intermediate or beginner, I would only do a 50-pound bar right now. So I'm also going to be bringing this through the top pulley so we can start out up here. So let's get our weights all racked up and ready to go. And then we'll get this workout started in about 40 seconds or so. Alrighty, so I've got 80 pounds on both sides, and again, if you're more of a intermediate or beginner, you might want to go a little bit lower. The other thing too is if you're more of a beginner, you might want to just stop at 30 seconds, so you're more of a 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. But for everybody else, let's do the whole thing. So we're going to start out today with the chest press, and I like to lean forward on this. And I also, you'll notice I brought the handles underneath my shoulders a little bit. Now you can do them over or under, both work. But what you want to do is lean forward and press down. Now I like to have my knees resting on the end of the bench. So when I press down, I'm increasing my resistance. So one thing with the Bowflex is the rods aren't the smoothest of resistance. They give a nice smooth resistance, but it varies, the weight does, throughout your rep. At the beginning or the top of your rep, it's a lot easier to bend these rods, but near the end, it's a lot more difficult. And so I like really pushing the rods. We're going to do another set of chest press here again. But I like pushing the rods so they're almost to the full bend. You'll notice that they're almost touching these pulleys right down here. So I'm getting maximum resistance from my 50 and my 30-pound rod. I might go a little silent doing some of these reps. This is going to be my favorite, all my favorite lifts on the Bowflex today. But I don't know if I got 30 minutes of stuff to say, so I might go a little silent. We're moving right next into our lat pull down, and we're going to be facing the tower for this one. You're going to be sitting down, and I like to slide back a little bit, not all the way to the back, but close. And we're going to just be pulling the handles towards your chest and shoulders. You should really feel it in kind of your upper back and shoulders. Now, if this is too easy or too hard, you can slide around on the bench a little bit. Further back might be a little bit higher resistance. But if you go too far back, you end up kind of with more of a row than a lat pull down. And you can also be a little bit closer It's going to be a little bit less resistance. I like kind of right in and up right in the middle. Whew, so we got our 20-second break. We're going to be doing the exact same set of lat pull down. All right, here we go. Now, if the weight is feeling really easy for you right now, think about you're going to be working out for pulling weights for 30 minutes. So if it's way too easy, you probably need another rod on there. But if it's a little bit of difficulty, it might be right for this workout. All right. So next, we're going to stand right up. Be looking at the tower here. We're going to go into a reverse fly. So I'm going to grab my right handle with my left handle with my right hand. We're going to be crossing over. Let me show what this looks like. I'm going to be just pulling these weights out. You really should feel it in your shoulder. Feel this right at the top of my shoulders and also in my triceps too as I go out. I kind of like watching the cables cross over right in front of me. It gives me something else to think about. The exact same motion every time. Or try to at least. Oh, all right. 5 sets in. 25 more to go. Oh, stick with it. Believe me, guys and gals, I know we can do it. Another set of reverse flies here in 5 seconds. Now what I've tried to do too is hit the major muscle groups a bit earlier on in our lift. And so what I mean by that is going to be your back, your biceps, or your back, your chest, and your shoulders. Whew. So we're going to hit our major muscle groups first, and then we're going to move to our smaller muscle groups. Because you don't want to burn out the small muscles while you're trying to do the other ones. So next, we've got Tricep Pushdown here. Now I like bringing my arms kind of over this, and then you can sit down and press. And if this is too hard for you, you can stand a little bit too. That's another way to do this tricep push down or press. Also, if you're a little too tall or too long arms, you're not going to get full extension on the cables by sitting. I'm barely getting the full extension. So again, maybe a little squat as you're doing the push down. So we're going to do another set of this, and then our next set after that is going to be a fly. But we got more push downs in 5 seconds. All right, nice work. All right, so after this, we're going to go right into a leaning fly. Let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. So again, I like to kind of brace myself a little bit on the bench here with my knees. If you lean forward and bring your hands together, bring your arms out wide, and just do a nice fly. The further you lean, the more resistance you get. You also need to stabilize yourself a bit more before. All right, we need one more set of hanging flies, and then we're going to be lying down on the bench for a little bit to do what I like to call the hanging bicep curls. You're not really hanging, but you'll see. All right, right into another set of flies. Keep your arms outstretched all the way to increase your resistance. I might be going a little fast on those. It might make sense to slow down just a tad, but got a little speedy there. All right, so our next lift, you're going to start facing the tower. You're going to sit down and lean back. Now, when you lean back, watch your head. And all you're going to do is just a nice curl right here. Now, if you don't like this curl, you can turn this into a rowing exercise like this. I like the curl a lot, though. You're really engaging your biceps at the highest resistance that these rods will give you. And another nice thing about this is there's no whipping your back and putting your back into a bicep curl when you're lying flat like this. It's just a nice, just a nice steady bicep curl. All right, so we're going to be doing another one of those. And then we'll be rounding out the first half here. This is lift number 12, I believe. Now, this might be pretty hard. It's hard for me, too. That's why I stopped talking so much. But you know what? If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. It wouldn't be a good workout. So keep pushing yourself. All right, we're going to now do another set of chest press. Just like we started today's workout. We're going to be leaning forward and pressing out. This is lift number 13 right here. This is our last chest isolated workout or lift. All right, we got 2 more sets, and it will be a halftime, so stick with it. All right, we got this one. We're going to be doing a tricep pull down. So you're going to be facing the tower, grips right in front of you. And you're just going to kick your forearms down. You want to only bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle and then kick straight down. You don't want to bring it all the way up, just to the 90 degrees. Feel that resistance. Again, you can kind of move your feet position in or away from the tower to increase or decrease the resistance. Whew. We got one more lift, and then we got halftime. Oh, this is going to be our last tricep exercise or tricep isolation exercise. Almost there. 40 seconds of work. Come on. Now, when we get to halftime, we're going to have 20 seconds plus a minute. So you're going to want to get a nice drink of water. But we also need to change our pulley setting. So I'm going to grab some water. And then I'm going to start changing my pulley. So basically, I'm not going to be using these top pulleys anymore. I'm just moving the handlebars. And I like to tuck these right back in here. I just want my handles down here. We're almost at halftime, so grab another drink if you need it. We got about 18 seconds more, and we're going to get right back into our lifts. So our first lift is going to be a seated row. I'm going to keep my resistance the same. I'm going to keep it the same for the rest of the workout here. So for a seated row, I'm going to slide to the back here, and we're just going to pull the handles in towards your chest. You should really feel it in your back, and you can have your handles perpendicular to the floor or parallel, however you want to do it, or maybe one set of each. Both works. And if you're feeling like quitting right now, don't. You're over halfway there. You're going to feel great by yourself to finish in this workout. And you know, if you need to take a set off, you can take one off. Just not this one. Take off a lift in 5 sets. Stick with me though, and maybe you won't need to take it off when we get there. All right, another 40 seconds on. And so again with this, we're trying to work our bigger muscle groups first. You'll notice I have a lot of back and shoulder lifts as part of this workout. I think the Bowflex and the pulley system just lends itself to those. You kind of hit them in a lot of the different motions. All right, now our next lift is going to keep hitting your back, and this is going to be called a seated shoulder extension. So you're going to want to get right up to this post right here, and you're going to be looking away from your bench, and you're just going to kick your arm way out. Now, for me, this might be your hardest lift today. It's a lot of weight, and you can, again, slide in a little bit more if this is too much. All right, we're going to go to the other side. And again, with these ones, this might be the hardest lift. If you need to stop a few seconds early on just this lift, you can do so. Or you can keep toughing it out with me here. 3, 2, 1, go. This is lift number 19 of the day here. Almost 2/3 of the way there. But don't quit now. You're on the hardest lift. You're in the home stretch almost. All right. Now my countdown timer has stopped ticking. But we're going to keep with it. All right, so next we got our torso twist. You're going to step on the opposite side of the bench of the handle, and you're going to be, got that wrong. You're going to twist up. All right. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and we're on break. I don't know why my beeping stopped. Some kind of sound. All right, we're switching sides here. Like I said, a torso twist. Yeah, you can do these seated too. We're doing some standing ones though. Now let me show the seated twist real quick. Now, this one might be a little bit better than the standing twist. Kind of leave it up to you guys. Figure out what feels good to you. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. So now we got some bicep curls. Just the classic Bowflex bicep curl. You're going to be facing your tower. You're just going to curl up. In 3, 2, and 1. Again, further back you are, the more resistance you get. All right, we got 15 seconds, team. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to be doing another set of curls here in just a moment. In 10 seconds. Catch your breath. I know I need to. We're going to get right back at it in 3, 2, 1. Curl. Got 22 seconds more of our 23rd set. How are we feeling out there, people? 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop. All right, here we go. Next, we've got some sit-ups here now. I'm going to put my feet through our leg extension stuff, and I'm going to go back, grab these handles, and I'm going to crunch. Now, you can also crunch without the handles. It really depends your fitness level for this one. Now, I really like this crunch with this weight. It's pretty challenging. You can also add a little twist in there. A nice little touch to it as well. And a different, your obliques a little bit more. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. We got just another 10 seconds or so, and we're moving into another set. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Halfway there, 20 seconds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going back to our trusty seated row here. We got only 5 sets left. Just like we did before. You're going to lean, slide back on the bench, and row. Pull the handles towards your chest. In 2, 1, let's go. This is lift number 26. You can probably hear me breathing pretty hard now. You should be too, but don't let that stop you. We got 10 seconds more. Come on, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. 4 more sets to go. All right, we're going to spin around, have our back to the tower, and we're going to do a shoulder press or a military press. So, let me just show you what that looks like. We're going to just press straight up and down here. You can have a little bit of an angle. We're starting now, let's go. Again, you can go a little further out for a little more resistance. And unlike a normal military press, if you're going out, you can lean forward a bit. Normally, if you got free weights, going straight up and down. Not here. All right, we got 7 seconds. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20-second break. We're doing one more. And we're going to have a set of bicep curls. And we're going to finish with a set of sit-ups. So we got 5 more seconds and we're in military press again. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, halfway through. 20 seconds remain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, let's go team 2. Lifts remain. We do a bicep curl face the tower, and just the classic bicep Bowflex lift here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway. 20 seconds left. We're almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Final set coming up. We're going to finish on sit-ups. That's right. In 6 seconds. We're in our last set. Now let's go. 3, 2, 1. Now, 30 seconds. Give it all you got. 20 seconds. You're going to feel so good when you're done with this. Almost there. 10 seconds. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Good workout. You've done it. Way to go. So, if you like this workout, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment, and let me know if you like doing these. If you got lists I should add. I'm going to keep trying to post some of these as I go. They take a while though. Take a few attempts. A lot of work on planning them out, but I hope you all enjoyed the video. Before we go, we need to rack our weights. So, again, if you got a bungee cord or the attachment where you can lock up your power rods, don't forget to do that. Otherwise, your rods kind of get bent and they lose some resistance. So, if you wrap them up though with a bungee cord or something, they're going to stay a little bit stronger and last longer, give you a bit more of a workout. Keep your resistance high. So, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, good work.